gun!
Shootings, chases, bystanders killed.
My sister was innocent.
In just 2 years on Cleveland streets.
Where you at?
I'm so sorry, brother!
Calls to shut down a controversial sheriff's unit.
I got 2 white officers just pulled my car over.
For the first time, an in-depth look at who they're stopping. And what we found is raising questions about fishing expeditions.
It's classic profiling 101.
News 5 investigator Tara Morgan looked at hundreds of traffic tickets written by Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputies.
Tara, you partnered with Mark Puente of the Marshall Project Cleveland for this one. What is the sheriff saying about all of this?
Well, we've been reporting on the Downtown Safety Patrol for months now. The sheriff refuses to answer our questions. We found if you're black and driving downtown, you're more likely to get a ticket. Henry Ray knows all about that.
Hello?
October 2023.
You gonna tell me what you just put
Yeah,
me
you
over
got your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration.
for? Yeah, why don't you tell me what you put me over for?
Well, that's not how it works.
The Downtown Safety Patrol stops Henry Ray, contentious from the get-go.
Right now I'm feeling uncomfortable because you came to the window a little aggressive and everything, and I don't even...
No, nobody's aggressive. You're the one making demands, trying to run it.
In body camera video, deputies don't tell Ray right away why he was pulled over. The deputies appear confused about an alert for an expired license. Ray wants a supervisor. Deputies refuse.
I'm not Cleveland. This is the sheriff's office.
Ray's ordered out of his car and patted down.
A weapon? What? Man, let me call my lawyer.
We are allowed to do a weapons pat down on everybody we pull over.
Okay.
No weapon found. He's handcuffed anyhow.
Come on, walk. Slide back to the car.
Oh, y'all are too racist.
Okay.
Am I under arrest? Yes or no?
You are detained right now.
I'm detained
You are
for
legally
what?
detained.
I'm
You know
detained
what?
for what?
Turns out Ray's legal to drive.
Henry Ray Dupree showing a valid driver's license.
Then deputies pivot and say he has no plate light and test his window tint.
I'm trying to stop y'all from making a big mistake.
Nobody's making a mistake. This is what we do for a living.
The stop goes on nearly an hour.
You got anything in the car we got to worry about?
Bro, there's no reason. You
I'm not going to search the car. I'm just asking
There's nothing in my car.
Yet, here comes the dog. Every corner of his car is searched.
I really feel like this was a case of one officer knew something wasn't right, but he was going to stick behind his partner that he knew was doing wrong.
The canine deputy pulls out a jar.
That's like a little more than we. What does it look like to you? Heroin and fentanyl. Well, we'll get it tested.
Ray was let go with a ticket for window tint and no plate light, but hit with a curveball later. We'll get to that, but first, we ask a policing expert his opinion on the stop and search.
That this was about a pretext stop.
Jeff Wenninger spent most of his law enforcement career with LAPD.
I would challenge the legality of the search and what they claim to be the actual alert that qualified and rose this to the level of probable cause.
News 5 investigators and the Marshall Project Cleveland crunched traffic stop data. We found the Downtown Safety Patrol made more than 4,400 stops in 2023 and 2024. But more than 2/3 of the time, people were just sent on their way without a ticket or an arrest. The county says many people are just given a warning or an educational conversation. Civil rights attorney Stanley Jackson questions why people are being stopped.
For a lack of a better term, it looks like a fishing expedition.
We analyzed 558 tickets written by Safety Patrol deputies. 75% went to black people. More than half hit for equipment violations, license issues, and window tint. The county says it has no credible evidence of discrimination by the deputies.
Screams of, maybe they're seeking out a certain type of person.
We asked County Councilwoman Meredith Turner about our findings.
It's alarming, period.
After we started questioning the county about traffic stops, the Sheriff's Department created a bias-free policing policy.
Is there a concern that people's civil rights are being violated?
There's always that concern. And as a black woman living in this community, I like to think that's not the case.
A year after Ray's stop, he filed a lawsuit accusing the deputies of no probable cause for the stop and unlawfully detaining him. Then, out of nowhere, he's hit with drug charges.
So I don't understand how a year later, here we go with a whole new charge.
Lab records revealed the jar seen in the body cam video had residue of meth, THC, and a synthetic stimulant.
Now you just planted something in my vehicle?
You can't, just don't even ban it with him. He's off the hook.
Never recognized it. Even in the video, it seemed like it came out of nowhere.
On the day of his trial in July, the county prosecutor dropped the drug charges. Ray instead pled guilty to no plate lights from the original ticket. His fine, $25. Ray's attorney, W. Scott Ramsey, says that tells him something's wrong.
What you really witnessed was Henry Ray fighting the system, and he fought officers who he says illegally planted drugs in his car. And he fought it all the way up until the day of trial, and those charges were dismissed.
I stand on things that I believe in, and I didn't believe that it was right.
Making that crystal clear to the deputies that night.
I believe in what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
I doubt that.
And you don't deserve to wear that uniform.
Tara, what do we know about the deputies involved in that stop?
Well, one is Deputy Ison Vijusi. If that name sounds familiar, that's because we've reported on him a lot. We discovered all within the last year, Vijusi shot a teen, fired at another one but missed, and in a chase, he had a rifle pointed out the window. The other deputy is James DeCredico, the canine handler, and in a surprise move, he spoke at last week's county council meeting. Wait till you hear what he said about Cleveland police and council corruption. That's tomorrow, and we'll keep pressuring because concerns about his downtown patrol aren't going away. In fact, some council members want changes because of what we uncovered, and we'll talk about that tomorrow as well.
And we know you will stay on it like you always do, and we will be here for your story tomorrow. Tara, thank you.